The words give and up should never be together in your mind. Rather, the word no shouldn't even be in your dictionary. Without diving into the details, simply being part of the human race puts you in a very special group. You are one of the most resilient and strongest species to have ever walked on the earth. Your species has survived thousands of years, and you have dominated every single species on Earth by getting right to the very top of the food chain. Just by being a human, you are practically legendary. Today, I am going to show you why you should never give up. Before the start of the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Number 1. You are alive and you can. There is only one certainty in life, and that is death. As long as you are alive, you have no excuse to say you can't. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Anything is possible. This might seem like cliché advice for the first mantra, but I find this to be extremely important because it reminds you of the ticking clock that is your life. Every second you are hesitating or overthinking or are frozen with anxiety is a second closer to the inevitable yet only certain thing in your life: your death. Some might say this is a morbid way to think, but frankly, I disagree because death is the biggest motivator. Understanding that my time is limited always centers on me and helps me to balance my priorities. Most problems and difficulties in life, when compared with the ever-looming shadow of death, always seems minuscule and are a good reminder to keep going. I'm alive, so I can continue, and I will continue. Number 2. You believe in your dreams. Would you give up on your family, your spouse, or your children? Then why would you give up on yourself? You and your dreams are worth more than that. Don't sell yourself short and don't let anybody bring you down. If you can dream it, you can do it, and your dreams and goals are worth pursuing. There have been millions of dreamers before you, and if they had given up, the world would not have been the same. Take the example of the Wright brothers, who faced severe ridicule when they tried to make flight a reality. Everybody laughed at them and told them it was impossible. They proved the world wrong, and now flight and airplanes are considered a common means of travel. If they gave up on their dreams, we would still be taking ships across the ocean. And to travel from New York to London would have taken you 3 days and 12 hours. Number 3. It could be worse. The situation could be a lot worse, and you should be thankful for being able to face what you are facing. Because there are people out there who have much bigger problems. The reality is, your problems, no matter how severe they might seem to you, historically speaking, are quite insignificant and mundane compared to problems faced by billions and billions of humans who lived before you. For example, maybe you are working on new business and are burning through thousands of dollars cash every month, with no sales and just want to give up. Maybe you are extremely stressed out and feel anxious every night. Sure, this is stressful, and I don't mean to put less emphasis on your problems, but compare your problems to another human, who is once again 99.9% just like you, living in poverty in war-torn Syria with his wife and 3 children, under constant fear that a drone missile can hit any time and destroy and kill him and his entire family. Number 4. You don't want to regret this. Regret is the worst feeling a person can feel. Don't put yourself in that position and do what you have to do now. Tony Robbins created a rocking chair test, which he uses with his clients and utilizes the powerful feeling of regret to motivate and inspire people to push through their anxieties. It goes like this. Take a moment and imagine yourself at 85 years old. You're in your rocking chair, reflecting on how you've lived. Imagine your life if you did whatever it is that makes you anxious or fearful. Maybe it's changing careers, learning to fly a helicopter, or taking a trip somewhere new. How do you feel? What's your life been like as a result of the decision? Tony Robbins. Reflect on this scenario and put yourself in a position where you don't regret giving up and are happy that you persevered and pushed through your difficulties. Number 5. You need to prove it to yourself. You want to prove to yourself and the world that I want you to always have an underdog mentality when it comes to life. As DJ Khaled very famously says on Snapchat, They don't want you to win. And this is true. The they in this scenario are all the successful people in the world who want to hold you back and do not want to give you any piece of their pie. You must fight and claw and never give up. Imagine Steve Jobs didn't fight and let the they of his time win. We wouldn't have smartphones and apps and everything else that we today take as granted. Don't let anything stop you from your goal. True failure isn't when you miss the mark, but it's when you give up. You are capable, and quitting is only for weak minds. You can. Number 6. Success feels great. There is no better feeling in this world other than knowing that you faced an obstacle and that only through grit and determination did you overcome it and become successful. When you are down and feel like giving up, I want you to imagine and visualize the sweet taste of victory. This is different for everyone. Maybe this is you crossing the finish line, getting your research published, or as ambitious as lifting an NBA Finals MVP trophy. The point is success feels great, and the taste of victory is very sweet. Let your desire, your craving, your thirst for this sweet taste motivate and inspire you to keep going, to never give up, and to keep striving towards your goal. Number 7. It could change for the better. It might be tough now, but it can all instantly change. If you keep going at it, you never know when you will hit a breakthrough. Don't be like the person who dug a well for 50 meters and then gave up, justifying to himself that he was digging a dry well. And the person who came right after him dug for only 1 meter and he hit water. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications to see more of our future videos. With that said, keep enjoying our videos and I'll see you in the next video.